Hello there, welcome to my channel. After many years of using different Linux distributions, I comfortably ended up using Ubuntu LTS releases for both my workstation and servers. To give you a little bit of history, the first distribution I ever installed and used was Red Hat 5 back in 1998 while I was still in high school. Since then, I tried, over the years, most of the well-known and not so known Linux distributions, such as Slackware, SUSE, Matriva, Gentoo, Crux, Arch, Fedora, Debian, and many others. I am now a GNOME user, but back then I was a happy user of Window Maker. Then I switched to KDE, moved to XFCE, used several tiling window managers, and finally went back to GNOME. I witnessed the Linux community growing and also the flame wars between the fanatic Linux users following a specific distribution or window manager. At the end, as most of the people would logically conclude, it's about freedom and it's about choice. Linux gives you the benefit of trying and making your own choice about what you want to use and how you want to use it. So why I use Ubuntu after all? The most important reason for my decision is time. Unless you are into your early 20s, there is one element which is the most important in everything else in your life, and that's time. Time is something that, as we grow older, becomes even more valuable. If there is a way to reach a decision that it's gonna help us to save time, this is the logical thing to do. So all my reasoning is based in this principle. I cannot stress enough how much personal time I have committed over the years for making things work, both in a professional and personal level surrounding Linux and open source. Broken updates, software not compiling in one distribution because of dependencies, kernel tuning, and the list goes on. So here are a few points about Ubuntu that saves me valuable time that I would have to spend if instead I would be using another distribution. This is my opinion and it's based on my experiences over the years, managing hundreds of Linux and Unix servers and running Linux as my main workstation. It's an opinion that changed multiple times over the years, and as human beings evolve, so does our thoughts and decision-making process. Stability. To be fair and honest, for many years my choice was mainly CentOS and Red Hat Enterprise for stability, but then I moved to Ubuntu. My golden rule: upgrade to the latest LTS 3 months after its initial release. Most bugs are fixed, and you get a really stable system with updates that they will not compromise it. Third-party drivers. Almost always, companies they will release for Ubuntu LTS. This is a huge plus, because there is no need to wait for developers to create new packages and maintain them for a specific distribution. Package management. I grew up by using RPMs and Yum. Then I moved to use Debs and apt. With both you get a solid experience, and it's very important that it's tested through time. Long-term support. LTS releases is something you can depend on for your workstation and also for your customers. No need to upgrade for the following 5 years, and even after that, you can get 5 years extra if you sign up for extended security maintenance. Software availability. Most of the software available for Linux provides either dev files, repositories, or just support for Ubuntu. Obviously, also snaps, but I personally don't like all that. I would say I'm more in favor of app images, but that's maybe a topic for another video. Consistent GNOME experience. I personally love GNOME, and on Ubuntu it works out of the box. Fonts render nicely on my 4K monitors, and I need to do no tuning. Install a couple of extensions and a nice theme, and you are done for life. Popularity. Ubuntu is one of the top distros used on desktops and the most used on servers. So the community is really big. That's a great thing when looking for answers for any problem. hardware support. So you want to get a proper workstation, laptop or server from a company like Dell, HP or Lenovo? Well, guess what? Ubuntu is certified to run on such systems. No need to waste time searching the web to make sure if one component will work or not. Commercial support. Ubuntu is supported by Canonical. Having a real company backing up a distribution makes it future-proof. No need to worry about if tomorrow a lead developer will leave for any reason, resulting in a catastrophic chain of events. Consistency. As I run my own company and most of the clients that I support they use Ubuntu, it's really easier for me to test things and be familiar with the Ubuntu ecosystem. Last, I would like to say a few words about distro wars. People commenting about performance issues in one distribution, another one having latest versions of specific software, and different reasons about why one distribution is better than the rest. My personal take on this is why waste time. Unless you are someone like the guy in DistroTube that focuses on such stuff, I found it's really a waste of time. In my opinion, it's better to spend some time and learn the internals of Linux. Find out what works for you. Join a community, contribute if you can, and be happy. The Linux kernel that makes everything works is about the same on all distributions. You can learn how to tune things around and make even the worst performing system to be lightning fast. At the end, Linux is what should connect us and not divide us. It's a common place to find your digital freedom. Thank you for watching.